Okay guys, welcome to my third tutorial. This tutorial is going to be on using mods to rank them up and understanding what limits that you've got to watch out for when you are fusing a mod. Welcome to the third tutorial. This is the Ice Fire Ninja, clan leader of Alpha Dogs in Warframe. Hey guys, I'm sure you've seen plenty of tutorials on Warframe if you look them up on YouTube, and that's all fine and dandy. This one is specifically for my clan, my own opinions and my own information that I've discovered while playing the game. And if you want to watch it and comment, feel free. I'd be more than happy to hear what you guys think. It's not going to be perfect, and my internet connection with Time Warner Cable is junk, so if it doesn't do anything more than 480p or 720p, I do apologize. When my internet connection gets fixed, I'll watch over the videos and I'll remake them as necessary. So guys, right now, what you're looking at, let's get into the meat of this, is my Volt Prime. And he looks beast. So anyway, I just wanted to show him off. I love him. He's awesome. So, okay guys, on the left-hand side, you're going to see, let's go ahead and look at upgrades for my Volt Prime. Or no, better yet, actually, let's go ahead and look at upgrades, mods for my companion, my Kubro. So I'm gonna go over to my Kubro and gonna hit Y to go into upgrades. So what we're gonna look at is a whole lot of mods. For example, Shelter creates a shield around the player when they're reviving fallen allies. Okay, look at the bottom of this. You see all the little dots. I'm gonna call them stars. Those stars represent what rank your mod has been ranked up to. So, excuse me, you're looking here and you're going to see 4 stars that are actually lit up. That means that instead of rank 0, like all these other ones are, these here, you're going to see this one's been ranked up 4 times. Now, the more you rank up, I haven't looked up exactly what this mod does, but it either keeps the shield up longer or it absorbs more damage. I'm not quite sure which without looking it up, so I'm not going to lie to you. But I'm going to show you how to do that rank up and what you got to watch out for. So let's go ahead and pick a companion that... Let's go ahead and look at my carrier. Has it been upgraded yet? It has. Okay. I want to get a weapon that a weapon or something I can show you that does not really have a rank in it right now. So let's go ahead and look at the glaive. So you're going to see the glaive right now. It's got, if you look up in the upper left, you're going to see that it's got 7 out of 7 where it says capacity. Now, what that means is you can only put mods in there to a total of 7 capacity points. What are capacity points? You can call them cap points, you can call them points, whatever you want to. I'm going to call them cap points when I'm talking to them from now on. So let's go ahead and take a look at these cards. That Killing Blow is leveled up, Molten Impact, Pressure Point, Northwind. These are my primary mods. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at Northwind right here. Northwind would increase my my cold damage. It would give me cold damage if I don't have it, or increase it if I do. But up in the upper right of this mod, you're going to see that it's got that little symbol, that little corner of a book page kind of thing, and the number 11. That number 11 is how many cap points this mod would take to be able to equip. Okay, Killing Blow, same thing, 11, but it's got that little V-shaped symbol. Pressure Point, same thing. V-shaped symbol, but it takes 9. Fury, V-shape, but it takes 8. Okay? Shocking Touch. Let's go ahead and look at this one real quick. 11 mod points of the little dash symbol. Now, before I go on, let me explain what I'm referring to these symbols so you can understand them. But basically, you're looking at this one. The V-shape is called Madurai. The little book page is called Bazarin. Naramon for the dash, for the kind of equal sign, Zenurik, and then Unaru. Okay, so I'm not going to refer to them by those names because I want you to understand what I'm talking about just by looking right now. If you learn them later on, great. But, okay, so Shocking Touch. Let's get back into this. It requires 11 mod points. So that 7 at the top, I'm not going to be able to equip it. Nope. You see how it flashes red? I can't equip it because it takes 11, but I've only got 7. Wait a minute. What do you see on here? See that symbol? That box right here? That's got the dash in it? I can equip it because it's the same polarity. That symbol is this polarity. So now it only takes 6 instead of 11. It cuts it by half, but if the number's not evenly divisible by 2, then it rounds up to the nearest whole number. So, great. I can equip that. That's awesome. Now, let's go ahead and get into stances. And I'm not going to go too much into this, but I want to explain to you how they work. I've got a stance right here called Gleaming Talon. That looks like a pretty cool mod, and it works for glaives. So I'm going to go ahead and equip it, but where do I equip it? Look at the symbol in the top of the mod. It looks almost kind of like a running man in a way. So where can I equip that? Oh yeah, warframes and melee weapons have stances. That's right. So this very top slot matches. But now look at the capacity point requirements on the mod. Up in the upper right, it has the number 2 and the dash sign, right? Up here, you're going to see also that dash sign. So that means it's going to take 2 capacity points to equip, correct? Or will it take 1? Let me tell you, you're wrong on both counts. It was a trick question. I'm known for those. So, anyway, you see the dash sign. Granted, normal mods in these bottom 8 boxes, polarity match would cut it in half. But since it matches polarity in the stance, it's going to double the number. Instead of 2, it's going to give 4. But wait a minute. What's that up arrow there? Oh, great. Okay. So that up arrow on a stance, which is always going to be there, that means it's not going to take mod points. It's going to give them. So in stances, when you equip them, they're always going to give you cap points, not take them away. So this Gleaming Talon is not ranked up or upgraded. So therefore, it's going to give 2, just like down here, but it's going to upgrade it by double since it matches the polarity, and it's going to give 4. Okay, but now I've got 11 points I can work with. So let's go ahead and see what I want to do. I know that I want to put a Molten Impact on. I do like fire damage. So let's go ahead and do that. I could put it on here, again, but now it's going to take all 11 points that I have. The base 7, plus the 4 from the stance. So what can I do? I'm going to move it over here to where it matches polarity. Now it's going to take 6, but it's going to leave me with the ability for 5 more cap points to equip. Whereas before it would leave me with 1. With the stance on, it's going to leave me with 5. So what am I going to do next? I actually kind of like Fury. It allows me to attack faster. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and equip that. But I can't. So here's a slot, matches the polarity. I'm going to go ahead and equip it. It only takes 4 instead of 8. That's awesome, guys. So now I've got more room. Okay. So now that we've gotten into stances and these, let's get into the meat of the deal, okay? So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and go over all the way over. And I'm going to see what I want to equip. So, okay, Molten Impact right here, which you're going to look over here on the left. That's a fully upgraded one. That's my primary one, and it takes 90% extra heat damage it gives. But over here, an unranked one gives me only 15%. So, since I'm very limited in the amount of points that I have here, right? let's go ahead and, equip this just so I can give you an example. Wrong one. Sorry, my bad. So let's go ahead and equip this. So now, okay, I'm going to go over here to this one. So 15% extra heat damage. It's unranked, and I want to equip it, but 15% is not going to do all that much. Now, let's go ahead over here to the left before I continue and look at the numbers. Shocking Touch that I equipped would give me 90% extra electric damage. So over here on the left, on the bottom, you're going to see Impact is doing 5.3, Slash is doing 24.5, and Puncture is doing 5.3 damage. But now, since I added Shocking Touch at 90%, it's going to give 31.5 electricity damage. So I want to add my heat damage to it. But the problem is only 15%. That's just not going to be enough. And actually, let's go ahead and change. Let's change this up a little bit so I can actually give you a better example. I'm going to put Fury on over here. Okay, so there we go. So with Molten Impact, it's going to take... Oh, let me go back a sec, since I noticed this. Fury is going to increase my attack speed by 25% with the way I've got it ranked up 4 out of 5. So if you look over here on the left, you're going to see attack speed from 1.0 to 1.25. That's going to be a pretty big, pretty decent change in your attack speed. So try it out, and you're actually going to see it might work for you. Go back down here to Molten Impact now. So it's got 6 capacity points that it requires. 15% heat damage just isn't enough. I want to upgrade it. So here's how you do that. Take Molten Impact, and there's an easier way to get to this, but I'll let you figure that out. Go over here to Modding Station, open it up. Now I'm going to go over to Melee, and I'm going to find... Let me go over here by name, and I'm going to go over to find Molten Impact. Here we go. Now, let me actually say one thing here real quick since I've got them side by side. Molten Impact, damaged, 15% extra heat damage. And then you've got Molten Impact, undamaged. It doesn't say it. It just does not say damaged. If you look at the bottom, you're going to see this one has 3 stars. And this one has 5 stars capable. This one will do the same amount of damage increase per star, per rank, but not as many rank ups. Other ones, like Flow, could have damage and you might only get 18% per rank. Whereas with the regular one, you'll actually get 25% per rank and equal 150 max instead of 72. So, undamaged is always going to be better. But if you don't have an undamaged one, then damage is going to do you until you do. So, make sure you're aware of that and know exactly what you're putting on. So, okay, here we get into it. So, Molten Impact. I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and I'm going to go ahead up here to Fusion. Now, I'm able to rank the mod up. So, I'm going to go ahead and RB and move all the way over to where it says cores. Cores are primarily what you want to use first because this is all they are good for. So I've got 2 different gold fusion cores here. The heck? Okay, so this one means it's a fully upgraded gold fusion core. It's going to give you the best upgrade versus one that's not fully upgraded. But gold cores are always going to be better than silver cores, and silver cores are always going to be better than bronze cores. Now, it looks like I've got a pretty large chunk of cores here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. It's a 3-star gold core. And it's going to give me almost 2 ranks. Okay? Let's go ahead and get rid of this, and let's see what the difference is here. See the difference? A fully upgraded 5-star gold core will actually give me all the way through rank 2 and a little bit towards rank 3. Versus a regular one, a 3-star gold core, won't quite give me rank 2. So that's where your difference is. So I'm going to go ahead and use that one, and I'm going to use the fusion cores. Now, if you know what you want to use and what rank you want to get, you might have to go customized to what you want to do. Okay? But if you want to use them all, you're just going to go ahead and click on it and hit Y, and you're going to upgrade all the way to the point until you hit max. Now for me, it took a 3-star gold core and 39 bronze cores. Now let's look over here on the right. And you're going to see up in the top part on the right, it's going to say apply fusion for, and then it's going to have an amount. The amount for me to upgrade this card to is going to be 31,500. Okay? Now, this mod takes 11 capacity points. It shows you right now before you hit accept. It says 11 with that dash symbol. So let's go ahead, and I'm not going to do this right now, but let's go ahead and go over to the arsenal and see what we got, okay? So I'm going to go back over to my glaives, hit Y. Now, technically, I've only got, let's say that I've only got 7 points out of 11 available, right? And this symbol here, I don't have. This little dash box, I don't have. So I've only got blank, empty boxes. If I try to equip it, it's going to say, nope, not a chance in hell. So what do you do now? Okay, so you've over-leveled the mod. So basically the only thing you can do now is wait and not equip it until you rank up your weapon or your gear. So once you rank up your weapon or your gear and you get enough mod points, you can go ahead and put it on. Otherwise, your choice would be, let's remove Fury, and now let's put it on for 11 points. Okay? But we're not going to do that. So, because I need Fury for my attack speed. We're going to go back over to the mods. And I'm going to show you what you can look for. I'm going to RB all the way over to melee, and I'm going to choose the Molten Impact. So now I've got 7 points available. So what can I do? Going to RB all the way back over to cores again. Now, so what can I do here? So if I upgrade it all the way to 5 stars max rank, it takes 11 points. But I want to upgrade it to the point that I can have it fully maxed, or as maxed as much as I'm able to use right now. To me, this is called progressive ranking. So you upgrade the mod only to the point that you can currently use. Takes a little bit more thought, a little bit more focus and, writing things down or remembering things. But you can progress your weapon mods or your Warframe mods or your companion mods as you go. If you want to, this could come in handy. I usually just max them out and I put on one at a time until I can use them all. But, so anyway, let's go ahead and look at this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this one on. Now, it ranks me almost up to rank 2. But if you look up in the top right of the mod, it's going to say the number 7 with a dash sign instead of 6. So it went up 1 rank, almost 2. So I'm able to equip that right now. And then when I'm ready to, when I get my Warframe the next rank, all I got to do is equip a couple, or fuse it with a couple bronze, and then bada boom, bada bing, I've got it up to the next level. And if you look up in the top right, it now uses 8 requirement. Which, if I leveled up to this in the beginning, with 7 capacity points, I wouldn't be able to use it right now. I'd have to rank up my Warframe again. So this is where that comes in handy. And this is all about modding. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you appreciate that, and I will get back to you on my next tutorial, part 2 of fusing.